Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Friday, the 23rd of October. Continuing to reflect a little on the book of Daniel, particularly the story of Daniel and the lion's den. I was struck by King Darius in the story that he has Daniel thrown into the lion's den. Essentially, he's been painted into a corner by his advisors, and he ends up having to do something which he doesn't want to do. And we're told in verse 18, then the king returned to his palace and spent the night without eating and without any entertainment being brought to him, and he could not sleep. At the first light of dawn, the king got up and hurried to the lion's den. When he came near the den, he called out to Daniel in an anguished voice, Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God whom you serve continually been able to rescue you from the lions? And I was just struck by the fact that he'd got himself, despite his position and his status and his authority, he'd been painted into a corner, and he ended up doing what he didn't want to do. And to me, that was a case of we really need to be careful who we listen to. What voices are there that speak into our lives? And some of the voices which we think might be good may well be speaking out of their own particular self-interest and may not be worth listening to. And we need to make sure that we are always listening to the voice of God, trying to hear what he says to us and letting him guide us in our deliberations and our decisions. And Daniel is able to answer the king, may the king live forever. My God sent his angels, and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me, because I was found innocent in his sight, nor have I done anything wrong before you, your majesty. And as we wait on God and listen to God and walk with God, the same God that protected Daniel in that lion's den is with us to protect us, look after us, and help us. And so I pray that you would hear his voice, that you would let him speak to you through the scriptures, and let him guide you in your decisions, so that together we may walk with him, know his presence with us, make a difference in the world, but always be aligned with God and his purposes and his truths. Be blessed.